What is going on, ladies and gents? Michael or Legacy Kill HD back here today with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video for you. Today we're going to be discussing some recent news from Rockstar Games. And we'll also be discussing the release date and debut trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2 and when and where it could be coming from. But if you haven't already, make sure you check out some of the other Red Dead Redemption 2 videos I've done. Recently we uncovered some huge hints to the story for Red Dead Redemption 2 from that leaked map. Some hidden details that nobody has known, but check that video out. The details are towards the end. I know a lot of people have been missing that just because they didn't watch the full video. Make sure you watch the full video. The details are closer to the end, so don't miss that. Make sure you guys check that out. But let's quickly get started with Rockstar Games and what their parent company actually had to say about their development of their new titles. Take-Two CEO actually had a conference call with shareholders the other day. What he said about Rockstar Games' future projects is announcements are coming soon. What this means is in the next few months we should be expecting something from Rockstar Games, some words on new development in some of their upcoming projects. He also stresses the word projects, so it's obviously not going to be just one thing. It seems to be a lot of people are getting anticipated about Red Dead Redemption 2, but this also opens the door to some of the other projects that we actually haven't heard of in a while, like Agent, or even a Bully 2 sequel, and maybe even a new title completely. But I'd personally love to see a Bully 2 just because the first one was so much fun. It's unfortunate the criticism that it received. Again, it would be a different day and age, and I feel like it would be completely different than what the first one was, but also I think it would be controversial again, and I could picture all the angry parents around. But anyway, getting back on point, it seems to be that Rockstar Games is going to be announcing something soon, which is very good just because we haven't heard anything from them in years. I mean, you got to think about this. They've had GTA 5, they've been rolling with that because of all the money they've been making off of it from the microtransactions. But everybody's been waiting, they've been taking their time, which makes sense. I mean, if you're rolling in money from GTA 5, you can take your time with your next projects, which isn't necessarily that bad for us just because a developer that takes more time in their games probably will give us a better game. In terms of history, this kind of makes sense. Let's go back to some of the release dates and announcements of Rockstar Games. All of these actually came on their newswire. So this is what happened with Red Dead Redemption. They released a debut trailer on December 1st, 2009, introducing John Marston, and that was on their newswire. They actually announced the game in February of 2009. Just want to mention that. And then LA Noire, the debut trailer was released in November 2010, followed by a behind-the-scenes development video the next month. And again, this was on their newswire. And then Max Payne 3 on September 8th, 2011, Rockstar announced a March 2012 release date for the game, with a debut trailer released on September 14th, again on their newswire. And then GTA 5. The game was first announced by Rockstar Games on the October 25th, 2011, and they released its debut trailer 1 week later, once again on their newswire. Which means if we do not get an announcement at Gamescom, which a lot of people are skeptical just because it doesn't sound like a Rockstar Games type of deal to announce a game at a big event, but if it's not announced there, no worries, because it seems to be that they like to announce a lot of their titles in fall on their newswire. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about that. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 will be announced on their newswire, or do you think there's a chance it'll be announced at Gamescom? Personally, I think it's going to be a random day on their newswire. I would also just love to see it at Gamescom. I think that'd be the biggest thing that would blow my mind. It would get me really happy. And if it's announced for April 2017, I mean, there's no complaints from myself at all. I think we're all ready for another Red Dead game, or even a Rockstar game in general. Moving on, the last tidbit of information for today is actually coming from Rockstar San Diego's career page. And if you didn't know, Rockstar San Diego is actually responsible for the Red Dead series. They're the main developers behind it, but they've also been assisted by Rockstar North. But the interesting information actually comes from some of the job listings. One of them says a network programmer. It says that they need complex open world game environments. And then in the gameplay programmer, Rockstar asks that a person brings our worlds to life by creating believable behaviors and routines for their inhabitants. And the listing goes on to saying that there's going to be varying terrain types that they need to work with. And there's also an animation programmer that needs to specifically work with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, which kind of seems to be disappointing because they don't actually mention PC, which hopefully that doesn't mean that Red Dead Redemption 2 won't be on PC again, because I think I speak for many people where I say I'd be very disappointed by that. And I also want to mention the gameplay programmer because it actually mentions varying terrain types. What this could mean is it kind of confirms that leaked map once again, because if you actually look at this leaked map, it has many different types of terrains, which goes alongside with what this job listing says. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you smack that like button if you did enjoy the video or found any informative value. Make sure to also subscribe for a lot more Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, and tell me what your thoughts are on all these topics within this video. I'm really hoping that we get an announcement soon for our next Rockstar game in general. I think we're ready for some type of game from them. It's been years, and as much as GTA 5 was fun for what it was, it's time to move on, and we need to get some new titles from them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching one more time. Love you guys, and I'll see you later.